Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Charlie here from Plug 12 and the Lakers Nation Philippines. The one thing I do want to address after the preseason is really three things for a short webisode for you. One, we're really thin at the center position. JaVale McGee plays really well, but we can't anticipate him playing more than 20 minutes a game. Therefore, we need a backup. Zubac, at best, he is a serviceable third center, whether if it's garbage time because we're winning or garbage time because we're losing. I feel like for the amount of years, I think he's been in this is his third year playing in the league, and it still feels like he's a lost little lamb. So as far as for being a third center, Zubac is fine. I can't wait to see Mo Wagner play. I know it's supposed to be just something, it sounds minor, like a knee contusion. However, I just hope he's just not like the younger version of Ryan Anderson that can rebound. But for me, since there's another slot, I will try and hit up Tariq Black, because I feel like there's three types of centers that can play really well in the league right now. One is the pogo stick. Early years of Tyson Chandler, what JaVale McGee is doing right now, and you see that in Rudy Gobert. So those are really good. You play defense, grab the rebound, and that's it. You know, garbage points is a bonus for them. There's bigs that can shoot. The best big, which baffles my mind why we let go of this person, is Brook Lopez, especially with him stating before the end of the season that he would be willing to sign for the minimum or at least a lot less money if there was a good structure to the team. And it looks like, we're heading towards a championship structure. He took the league minimum with the Bucks, and he could totally be of use and total utility for this team. And then the third type of center is the tree stump, right? Someone like Tariq Black, an old school version of Danny Fortson, Jahadi White. These are folks who can hold down someone trying to post on the block. Classic example, Josh Hart, who's 6'5", David West complimented him on how strong his hips was and holding him on the block. And even sarcastically, David West was mentioning that, hey, maybe it's time for me to retire when someone like Josh Hart backs me down and holds me back from getting down on the post. But those are the three types of centers that I really like from the Lakers, right? Or for the Lakers, I should say. And those are the three functioning centers. So it's the tree stump, who can hold down the block, the pogo stick, who can jump up and down and rebound and block shots or interfere with shots, and the big that can shoot. So right now we have JaVale McGee. I'd love to sign like a Tariq Black since we have an open roster. Maybe the team is waiting for Mo Wagner to be able to play and see what we can get. But definitely, we're one injury away from something catastrophic for the season, or at least for the regular season. I do not like seeing Kuzma play the 5. I do not like Beasley playing the 5. I feel like those two are far better off, one with Lonzo and or Rajon Rondo. I definitely see the improvement in Kuzma when Lonzo's there because, one, Lonzo has played with him for a full season. Two, Kuzma's just free. He can just play according to how he should play. Okay? Number two, Michael Beasley plays a little bit better, but occasionally he goes on these spurts of like it looks like he's not knowing what to do. But then again, Michael Beasley, you'll catch him rubbing another teammate's thigh, thinking it's his thigh, and he has these bugged out answers when he's interviewed by the press. So I'm not a fan of doing this center by committee. If you want to take a look at Golden State, really, I do believe the first championship run, the first 2 years, one, they were lucky that Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love were not available. And LeBron James almost took them to 7 games. LeBron James had them close to tied within the last 4 minutes of game 1. But let's examine what Golden State did because everyone seems to try and pattern it through small ball. Golden State closes with small ball, but they hang on there by having at least 2-3 serviceable centers. Classic example, the first run pre-Kevin Durant. They had Festus Ezeli, Spates, and the Aussie, Andrew Bogut. So they had 3 serviceable centers that were rotating. And then Anderson Varejao was rotating in between those 4 years. Now, the most recent 2 years, when they signed Kevin Durant, who obviously puts you over the top because of his MVP caliber talent, is they had Zaza Pachulia and JaVale McGee. So you can't really say that it's just all small ball. So in regards to the center position, I think you still need 2 legitimate centers. Instead of Zubats, I would have rather kept Thomas Bryant. I don't know why they did that. I think Thomas Bryant has high energy. He's perfect for coming off the bench, and he can shoot the 3. He's also very athletic, absolutely athletic. So he's kind of the ideal small ball. I think he's the kind of guy that can also give Draymond fits, and as far as for chasing Draymond around the corner, around the 3-point range, and he shuffles his feet effectively. But that's not the composition of our centers for right now. But in regards to the center position, that's how I feel the Lakers could improve. I know they want to play the waiting game with Mo Wagner, but you know what? I would totally sign Tariq Black if he's available. If he's willing to do it in the league minimum, do it. Just sign him. That way, he could provide the same type of relief Lonzo is a relief when he started playing the preseason for the bench. I like seeing Rondo and Lonzo playing together, but I like seeing Lonzo playing with the second unit, especially when Kuzma comes in. So that's my opinion in regards to the center position for the Lakers. Again, this is Charles Yao signing off for the Lakers Nation Philippines podcast.